Welcome back to Justice for Heinz Harald Frentzen in Formula 1 99, and round 2 brings us to Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. It was a very messy round 1 for us in both qualifying and the race, but at least we managed to come away with a vital podium to keep the early pace with Häkkinen and Schumacher. Although it is worth noting that all the real-life driver substitutions that happened this season are reflected in this game, so Michael Schumacher will be replaced by Mika Salo to account for his Silverstone injury later in the season, so it kind of takes him out of the picture already as a potential title contender. Today we'll also see the first of those real-life driver substitutions as Stefan Sarrazin will make his only F1 appearance for Minardi, replacing the injured Luca Badoer. In real life, it was 2 poles and 2 front row lockouts in a row for Häkkinen and McLaren respectively, with Häkkinen a second faster than Schumacher, who could only manage 4th. McLaren were clearly the early pace setters of 99, but could they fix their reliability bugs? In the meantime, it was an outstanding qualifying session for Rubens Barrichello once again, performing incredibly in his Stewart, this time starting 3rd for his home Grand Prix. Frentzen, though, could only manage 8th this time, just behind his teammate Hill, meaning it was an all-Jordan row 4. This session would also see the only did not qualify of 1999, Ricardo Zonta, not participating as he picked up an injury in a Saturday practice crash. As a result, he would miss the next 3 races. Okay, it's nothing but sunshine for qualifying.
With its bumpy, dusty surface, the Interlagos circuit is tough on cars and tough on drivers.
I always forget that that's when Murray says his spiel. Speaking of Murray, I noticed on the back of the game that it says that there's commentary from both Murray and Martin Brundle, but there's no Martin in the races, and I accidentally discovered where Martin is in the game. He's in the track previews, so before you start the weekend and any of the sessions, you can click on a track preview and he will talk you through the lap, just like he would as if he was doing it on television.
Turn 8 now, Laranca. About 140 on the way in, brake down very hard to just 45 miles an hour, probably first gear. A lot of camber helps you on the way out, but you immediately swap into Piñarino.
It's really well done, but it feels kind of tucked away. Would have been nice to have Martin back in the booth as well. I wonder why they decided to just go Murray only for the race. Right, let's go to about 20 minutes. Yeah, 23 minutes is fine. Let's see how it looks. Häkkinen on pole with a 1:07. Our target is going to be Frentzen's real-life 8th, which is currently occupied by Jean Alesi. So let's get ourselves into the mid 1:09s, and let's not advance time too much this time. Okay? Let's chill on that, shall we?
He skidded off the tarmac into the kitty litter.
Still adjusting to the steering on this game, to the heaviness of it.
He's off onto the grass.
I want to qualify. I don't think it's bad. It's not my favourite steering of all the games that we've played so far from the PlayStation era, but it's heavy and it needs adjusting too. Now, as mentioned in round 1, there is the known bug in qualifying of the sectors being slightly ajar. Like here, we're clearly not 5.2 seconds up after sector 1. But at least we know which sector's broken, right? Okay, so both the sectors are broken on this one. Because I don't believe we were either 5 seconds up or 6 seconds down. We're going to come across the line now, though.
He's on the front row.
Oof! Half a second away from Mika Häkkinen. So I've just come in from an empty track, and I could have easily done more laps and gone quicker, but the thing is, the times do advance between now and the end. This is the good challenge about they've got in qualifying this game. These times will drop before the end of the session, so I can't just rest on that and assume I'll stay second. I do need to push time forward. I feel like 11 minutes to go. To be fair, that's good. Still no one out on track. I've still got basically half my laps to go. So, back out we go. Still an empty track. Let's go for a flying lap of Interlagos into the Center S. And Again, adjusting for the heavy steering means you have to really position your car well and early so you can get the nice line through those changes of direction. Being offline or late braking, very much punished. Tried to carry a bit too much through to Interlagos. But that was perfect for Ferradura. And into the technical middle sector of the lap through Pinerino towards Bico di Pato. Down to second gear for this one, just turn it in, stay off the throttle until the car's rotated, then power up and up through the gears as we head towards Junsao. Oh, that Junsao. Very satisfying. This is good. Is it an improvement? Is it enough? I think it is.
That's pole.
That's an absolute banger of a lap. That felt good. After a year of Formula 1 98, that felt earned. Oh, and interestingly enough, now it's me on pole. Splits are going to be fixed because it's going to be using my times. So for whatever reason, the AI splits
Oh dear, he's in the gravel trap.
are just all over the place. Ah, see, that's cool now. So obviously, we'll have about 7 minutes of the session to go, and now cars are coming out on track to set their final times and improve. That's cool. It's cool, yes, but also inconvenient. Oh, pfft. Yeah, I think getting on track with like 15 to 12 minutes to go is the thing to do. Get the laps in before it gets really busy. Okay, here we go. End of the session for us. Have we been dethroned? Pole number 1 of the season. Heinz-Harald Frentzen is on pole for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Remember, the most important thing in Formula 1 is to build a car for combat. And in 1999, McLaren seemingly didn't do this. David Coulthard stalled his McLaren on the line and he got restarted several laps down, only to retire anyway on lap 22 with a gearbox issue. Whilst Hakkinen got away clean and led the early laps, he would lose the lead because of a temporary transmission issue. Couldn't select any gears, which is actually slightly inconvenient. This, however, would promote Rubens Barrichello to the lead of the race in front of his home crowd, and his pace was good even after he lost the lead in the pit stops. Sadly, his race would end with a blown engine on lap 42. In the end, Hakkinen would recover from his issue and overcut Schumacher in the pit stops to take his first win of the season ahead of his rival. Again, proof that when the McLaren worked, it clearly was the quickest car at this point. Frentzen would remarkably run out of fuel on the last lap of the race, but fortunately Ralf Schumacher was a lap down behind him, so he'd retain his third place, his second podium finish in a row. Just the 9 cars would finish this race, with only Hakkinen and Schumacher actually completing full race distance. Let's have a look at the full grid. So obviously we know we are on pole for the first time this season, ahead of Mika Hakkinen. I think Hakkinen does improve his time, so he's only 2/10 behind us. Coulthard third, Irvine, Schumacher back in 5th, alongside brother Ralph. Where is Damon Hill? Oh, Damon, where are you? Come on now. Oh, Hill down in 11th. Pretty sure, even though Zonta didn't participate in this race, he will for us today. But obviously not performing incredibly well. Down in 21st. I know I'm on pole, but I'm still not super confident with this game just yet, so I'm going to use Frentzen's real-life 3rd place as the target. But let's see what we can do. Here we go, the lights come on. Don't listen to Murray, he's usually at the wrong time. And we're off in Brazil, in Interlagos, and Häkkinen's got us. Irvine, I think, has got us. Oh my god, and I'm offline through the centre S. And that's not good at all. We've had contact with someone. Oh my god, we've got cars all around us. Had a Stewart alongside. And a Ferrari and a Williams chasing. That was a bad start. I'm annoyed that we lost those first 2 places, and then because I was offline through the centre S, and like I say, the car is a little bit, cumbersome to control, that meant both McLarens got us. So, Häkkinen and Coulthard, and I'm guessing Irvine ahead of us. Okay, maybe a chance into turn 1 to the inside. Still need to be. Oh, contact again.
Was that a bit of a nudge?
My confidence on the brakes in this game still isn't there yet.
He's trying to outbrake David Coulthard.
Oh, good move into Ferradura. Oh my god, how has he come back at us there? The outside of turn 10. Yes! Hanging out there. An unorthodox way to make the move there, but... Oh, God, a little bit of a snap there on the brakes, though, coming out of Junsao. And we immediately drop into a no man's land. Hill up to 8th at least, so getting close to the points. Come on, Damon. You can do it. In the meantime, Häkkinen lapping at 1 minute 9.3, which we can do quicker than. We can lap quicker than that, so come on, this is still on. Oh, for God's sake. Edmund. Oh, there we go, that's one way of doing it. The up and under from Junsao. We've got the run on Häkkinen as well. Down the main straight. And into the lead for the first time in Formula 199. We crossed the line in first.
That looks as though he took a piece of the wall with him.
And maybe I should stop celebrating and continue to focus. Okay, the car is okay, that's fine. Now this is the thing. We're leading. Will we see Formula 199's famous rubber banding in action? Where when you take the lead and start lapping at a pace, the AI then suddenly finds a way to up their pace. Which from an entertainment perspective, fine, we're going to have to keep working. But it might become annoying. But so far, we are building up a little gap to Häkkinen.
That could blow things wide open.
Absolutely, Murray, it could. But will they suddenly reappear? 5.9 seconds to Häkkinen and Irvine. Okay. Oh, God. See, that didn't feel like I was on the brakes for that long, but... Okay, apparently I was, sorry. Now, the sky has definitely gotten darker. But it says remaining dry, so nothing to worry about. We've managed to gain 2 seconds on Häkkinen in that lap. We are... I mean... If they are suddenly about to find some pace, it's going to be insane, the gap that's about to get shut. Come on, careful now. When you do kind of lock into the handling model and the steering, which very much encourages smooth driving with the braking and you know, and how heavy it is to steer, it's about good car positioning, and you know, you can't just swing it round from ridiculous angles. It is really satisfying to lap, and we're basically a full first sector clear of Häkkinen now. Surely they're not going to start pulling that in now. That's just crazy.
It's unbelievable. This is the penultimate lap.
One thing I can't believe is it's not said we've gotten the fastest lap, has it? Unless I've missed it. But you're telling me that we have pulled this gap and I've not managed the fastest lap of the race? Come on now.
Are we seeing something dramatic here?
Oh! Oh no no no!
Off onto the grass.
My God, that seemed to catch me out of nowhere. That psychic Murray there. Are we seeing something dramatic here? And immediately something dramatic happens. A slight conspiracy there. I don't feel like that was my fault. I feel like Murray cursed me. I mean, I suppose...
There it is!
There what is? I don't know. I mean, I believe people that say this game has rubber banding, but today the bands seem to have snapped. We have managed to get clear and stay clear in quite dominating fashion. First pole and a first win in Formula 1 99. I didn't think it was going to come just yet, but they have. Interlagos belongs to Heinz-Harald Frentzen today. And make no bones about it, we are in this title fight. Ooh. So, in the end, we win by 23 seconds from Mika Häkkinen, Eddie Irvine hassling him all the way in third, Coulthard fourth, Michael Schumacher in fifth, ahead of brother Ralph. Damon Hill, once again, not making it into the points. I do have a theory about the rubber banding. You know, we've got failures off, because your car can't fail, but everyone else's can. Well, I also wonder if the failures was an excuse for the rubber banding, because someone said that when you're in the lead, Murray will say, oh, you've got an engine problem or something. Today, when we were in the lead, we might have had an engine problem, and that would have brought everyone closer to us, so it could have kind of manufactured, basically, the close finish. So on the one hand, maybe we're not going to get the rubber banding because failures are off, so that does mean we might just run away with some races if we're performing well. But then again, who's to say that Häkkinen wouldn't have just retired with an engine issue of his own today, or Coulthard? You know what I mean? Like, so in terms of the full result, Damon Hill managed to get up to 7th. So it was a decent drive, 11th to 7th, but just missing out on the points. Ralph Schumacher keeping him out. So in terms of the championship standings, 2 races and only 6 people have scored points still. The same 6 people who scored in Australia have scored once again in Brazil. Häkkinen still leads by 2 points though, because obviously we finished 3rd in Australia, he finishes 2nd today, and we have 1 win apiece. In terms of the constructors, McLaren do lead by 6 points from Ferrari. We're just 1 point behind them, and we're only 7 points away from McLaren. So it just needs Damon to get a few points. It's not over yet. We're 2 rounds in. Calm down. Up next we head to Imola for the San Marino Grand Prix, and assuming the weather forecast doesn't regenerate every time I reload the game, we might see rain for the first time this season, in qualifying at least. That could be an interesting spanner in the works, and I hope it gets thrown in because I want to see all the things this game has to offer. But a really good day today, first pole, first win, but still not in the lead of the championship as Hakkinen has remained consistent, and I hope he continues to do so because I'm hoping for a really close fight this season. If Irvine can kind of get himself going as well, a nice three-way fight would be fun. But let's see. Imola is a tight circuit, going to be hard to overtake. See what happens. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.